So now we're going to write the equation of the line perpendicular to y equals 5 halves x minus 8 that goes through the point negative 15 comma 3. So our important piece of information here, we want it to be perpendicular. On your practice, perpendicular is noted by this notation showing that right angle. You can see the right angle being formed. Excuse me. So that's how you know it's going to be perpendicular. So we know perpendicular slopes are opposite reciprocals. So again, opposite just means change the sign. Reciprocal means flip the fraction. If you have a whole number, don't forget whole numbers are really a fraction. They just have a denominator of 1. So when you flip it, you'll just use that 1. Do not forget to change the sign. That's probably the most common mistake. So just don't forget to do that. So we need this 5 halves, but this time it's not going to stay 5 halves for our new slope. Since it's positive, we're going to make it negative. That 5 over 2 is going to flip to become 2/5. Then we can calculate our new y-intercept using now our opposite reciprocal slope, negative 2/5, and that point, negative 15/3, that gives us our x and our y value. And as always, we'll plug that information into y equals mx plus b to find our y-intercept. So y is 3. The opposite reciprocal slope is negative 2/5. You want to use the slope for this line, not the slope for the first line. Again, perpendicular, the slopes are going to be different. Opposite reciprocals. Multiply that by the x value, negative 15. Add the b. So we're going to multiply those. So negative 2/5 times negative 15. I'm just going to double check my math here. That is a positive 6. We're going to subtract that 6 and get negative 3 as our y-intercept. So our original line had a y-intercept of negative 8. For perpendicular, the y-intercepts can actually be the same. They can cross at the y-intercepts. So that's why I didn't mark that out. You could if you wanted to. It really doesn't matter. But here, we'll take our new slope and our new y-intercept for our second line. So the equation of the line perpendicular to this line that goes through this point is y equals negative 2/5 x, opposite reciprocal slope, you can always double check, minus our new y-intercept, so minus 3. And that is the equation. Again, you can check it in Desmos. You can make sure that they are perpendicular and that this line contains this point if you would like.